one of the biggest challenges has just been accepted by my peers. You know, a lot of classes that I go to, I walk into the classroom and the whole class just like, everybody just stops and they look at me and it's kind of like, are you even supposed to be in this class? And it's been like some classes that I've been in and people have like looked at me like, is he even smart enough to be in this class? So that's one of the biggest challenges that I've had at Roane State. Being on the basketball team, I think that's helped me because most of my teammates are African Americans, so they kind of understand what it means to be a black man in America. So then my coach, he's very loving and acceptable, so it's definitely, the basketball team has helped me a lot, tremendously. It's many times where I've been at the bank and I've been overlooked and through like the drive-through. Like it was one time I went to TVA down there and it was like 2 or 3 cars behind me and I was the first one there. And like the lady, she served everyone else and then it was like she waited to serve me at the last. So I kind of noticed, I noticed the little things in life when it comes to being a black man in America. It's not easy. It's very hard. Like I said, one of the biggest challenges, just getting over the fact that 50 years ago we were in segregation. I couldn't be standing here with you guys doing this interview right now. I'd be in my own segregated school. So I think the biggest challenge has just been accepted for who I am. And I think that's probably the hardest part. And most people don't know this, but 1 in 3 African American black males will end up in prison. And it's like, I think 1 in 16 Hispanics and then 1 in 32 white males end up in prison. So I was in Chattanooga with my cousins not too long ago, and it was 3 of us. It was my cousin, my girlfriend's, not my girlfriend, my cousin's boyfriend. And my cousin, it was crazy because we were sitting there and we were just like, man, one of us may one day end up in prison, just to think about that, what the statistics show. And what was crazy is my cousin's already, out of those 3 sitting in the car riding, my cousin's already been in prison. So it was kind of like, dang, man, like, it's real. So just the hardest part has been accepted in America as a black man. Sometimes I kind of feel like out of place. I feel like I'm not, in some classes I'm like, I don't know if I'm even supposed to be in this class. Because my story is a little different than me now. I didn't grow up with much. My mom worked 3 jobs just to support me. So, it was tough. And then my stepdad came along and it was like, he helped a lot. So, I mean, most of us black males and most of us don't have father figures. And that's just the truth of the matter, that most of us don't grow up with fathers because most of our fathers are in prison because of drug offenses, trying to support their families and take care of their families. And I don't support, selling drugs and, doing that. I'm not saying, but it's kind of hard when, America portrays us as thugs on TV. I mean, you turn it on CNN and the first thing you see is a black man looking like a thug, or he's a criminal, or he's, a rapist or a murderer. So, I mean, I'm not biased towards media, but that's the main reason why we have so much going on in America as far as white on black crime and black on black crime is because of media. I think that's one of the biggest fields that has a huge impact on America is sports. So I feel like if I can, shed light on what it means to be a black male in America and on the biggest platform there is. I mean, even if you don't watch basketball, that there was an NBA game on last night. Because CNN, they're posting it. LeBron James had 32. It's like, so if I could use that platform, I would definitely take advantage of it.